What is JSON? JSON is used to store information in an organized and easy to access manner. Its full form is JavaScript object notation. It's offer a human-readable collection of data which can be accessed logically. Its file name extension for written programming code is .json. The internet media type for JSON is application JSON, and the public JSON is its uniform type identifier. The file name extension is JSON. No, really, what is JSON? JSON is a text-based data format following JavaScript object syntax, which was popularized by Douglas Crockford. Even though it closely resembles JavaScript object literally syntax, it can be used independently from JavaScript, and many programming environments feature the ability to read, parse, and generate JSON. JSON exists as a string, useful when you want to transmit data across a network. It needs to be converted to a native JavaScript object when you want to access the data. This is not a big issue. JavaScript provides a global JSON object that has method available for converting between the two. Note, converting a string to a native object is called deserialization, while converting a native object to a string it can be transmitted across the network is called serialization. String can be stored in its own file, which is basically just a text file with an extension of .json and a MIME type of application/JSON.
I'm Jolien M. Aurelio, and I'm gonna report about the use of JSON. Why use JSON? It provides support for all browsers. Easy to read and write, straightforward syntax. You can natively parse in JavaScript using eval function. Easy to create and manipulate. Supported by all major JavaScript frameworks. Supported by most backend technologies. JSON is recognized natively by JavaScript. It allows you to transmit and serialize structured data using a network connection. You can use it with modern programming languages. JSON is text which can be converted to any object of JavaScript into JSON and send this JSON to the server.
Hello, good morning everyone. Here are important landmarks that form the history of JSON. First is Douglas Crockford specified the JSON format in the early 2000s. Second, the official website was launched in 2002. Third is in December 2005, Yahoo starts offering some of its web services in JSON. The fourth, JSON become an ECMA international standard in 2013. The last, the most updated JSON format standard was published in 2017.
Good day. I'm Ralph Gabino of BESCS2A. Today I wanna discuss to you the features of JSON. Features of JSON. Easy to use. JSON API offers high-level facade, which helps you to simplify commonly used use cases. Performance. JSON is quite fast as it consumes very less memory space, which is especially suitable for large object grabs or system. Free tool. JSON library is open source and free to use. Doesn't require to create mapping. Json API provides default mapping for many objects to be serialized. Clean JSON creates clean and compatible JSON result that is easy to read. Dependency. JSON library does not require any other library for processing. Roles of JSON syntax. Roles of JSON syntax are: data should be in name, value pairs, data should be separate by commas, curly braces should be hold objects, square brackets hold arrays.
Hi, good day. I'm Ezekiel Ibitoon. Here's my part in our report. Data types in JSON. Important data types used in JSON are data types and description. Data types: number, string, boolean, null, object, array. Description of number: it includes real number, integer, or a floating number. Description of string: it is consists of any text or Unicode double quoted with black backslash escapement. The boolean data types represent either true or false values. The null value denotes that the associated variable doesn't have any value. Object: it is a collection of k-values pairs and always separated by a comma and enclosed in curly brackets. Array: it is an ordered sequence of values separated. Number: the number is a double precision floating point format which depends on its implementation method. In JSON, you can't use hexadecimal and octa formats. The following table displays number types. We have a types and description. In types, we have the integer, fraction, exponent. This description of integer, number 1 to 9 and 0, both positive and negative numbers. Fractions like 3. Exponent like e and e plus. Var JSON dash object dash name equals string number underscore value. Example: var object equals salary 2,600. String: it is a series of double-quoted Unicode characters and having backslash escaping. Various string types are types, asterisk, description, used for double quotation typing. Right slash, used for solidus. Left slash, used for reverse solidus. B, used to add backspace. F, format feed. N, to create a new line. R, used for carriage return. T, to show horizontal tab. U, hexadecimal digits. Syntax: var JSON dash object dash name equals string values. Example: var object equals name Andy and I. Thank you.
Boolean: it stores only true or false values. Array: it is an ordered collection of values. You should use an array when the k-names are sequential integers. It should be enclosed inside square brackets, which should be separated by comma. Object: an object should be enclosed in curly braces. It should be an unordered set of name or value pairs. Name should be followed by colon, and the name or value pairs need to be separated using comma. You use it when k-names are arbitrary strings. White space: you can insert white space between a pair of tokens. Example of JSON: the given code example defines how to use JSON to store information related to programming books, along with edition and author name. Let's understand JSON format with another example. Here, JSON defines the first name, last name, and ID number of a student.
Good day, teacher. Good day, classmate. My report is about application of JSON. Here are some common applications of JSON. 1. Helps you transfer data from a server. Other one, JSON format helps transmit and serialize all types of structured data. Other one, allows you to perform asynchronous data calls without the need to do a page refresh. Helps you to transmit data between a server and web applications. It is widely used for JavaScript-based application
which includes browser extension and websites. Other one, you can transmit data between the server and web application using Json. We can use Json with modern programming languages. It is used for writing JavaScript-based application that includes browser and add-ons. Web services and RESTful APIs use the JSON format to get public data. That's all. Thank you.